Hey everybody, I'm Anthony Graham from Dallas, Texas. I work for Remax and run a team of agents called the Elite Home Sellers. I've been using Tiger for just under 6 years now and had a whole lot of success with it. Wanted to share a couple of my stories from last year that were particularly exciting that came off of Tiger. Tiger brought me my biggest deal of my career last year. Sold a 14,000 square foot castle in South Lake, Texas to a couple of lawyers from Mississippi, and they paid cash $4.35 million. We spent 4.2 on the house and another 150 on the furniture. From the day that I emailed her to introduce myself, 5 minutes after she hit the website, to the day that they were signing the closing documents and writing the check, was a total of 44 days later. I showed them, I think, a total of 13 houses. They came into town twice, and we were able to find a house, negotiate it, get it all done, and from the minute that I emailed her to the minute that I was cashing that check was only 44 days later. By far the biggest deal that I've ever done. They're outstanding clients, outstanding people. That was May of 2013, and they called me maybe a month and a half ago and said, Anthony, we want to move down the street to a different community, and if we could get a profit out of our $4.3 million house, then we'd be willing to sell it, and we want to build something bigger. So that should hopefully turn into an even bigger deal next year, so we'll see. My other outstanding success story from last year was I did get to work with my very first NFL player, and was just absolutely ecstatic. I was very starstruck, to say the least. And sent him an email. He came in end of October 2013. Sent a couple of emails, no reply. Ultimately sent him an email with a house that I thought might work for him. He replied with just something simple of, yes, we're looking and thank you very much. Proceeded to send him another 14 emails over the course of 7 months, actually 6 months from that point, without any response. Just kept being diligent. He wouldn't reply to texts, he wouldn't reply to any phone calls, nothing. And then out of the blue, end of May last year, he calls me and says, hey, we found this house, we really love it. I'm in town for 2 weeks before I've got to leave for training, and I need to buy something. So we go out, we see two houses. He doesn't like either one of them. I say we really need to buy a patch of land and we need to build. It was maybe a week and a half later. We were sitting in front of the architect, getting everything done right before he took off for training camp, and got that deal done. And he is probably another 5 or 6 months from the completion of that home. So those were my two big success stories from last year. Tiger is my lifeblood. Like I said, I've been using it for almost 6 years now. I can't see myself without it. It is an immense piece of our business, and not only what we generate, but the leads that we're able to cultivate. I know that we're closing them because we use Tiger as our supplemental system. So thanks for your time. Talk to you soon. Thank you.